today we're gonna bake Debbie Reynolds a cake.
I have a delicious surprise. It's a very special cake. I want you kiddies to have the first piece.
So, as I get organized here and explain why I like to bake cakes for dead people. I have a white cake mix here. It's just a normal kind. But I figured that'd be good enough. And my plan is to try and take this mix and dye it pink. Because even though Debbie Reynolds has so many iconic movies, and so many iconic movies that have cake scenes in them, Singing in the Rain is her first. So I'm gonna try to dye the cake pink, just like the one that she pops out of. That's my plan. That's my plan for today. So we'll see how this actually works. All right. And we're gonna do step-by-step ingredients here. Where did I put the, okay. Food coloring. Cake pans. All right. So ingredients go as follow. You're gonna need 3 eggs. It doesn't specify what kind of oil you need to use. Some people can use canola, vegetable oil. I cannot talk. I'm gonna use olive oil. So a 1/2 cup of olive oil and 1 cup of water. So instead, I'm gonna wait to put the olive oil in. I'm gonna put the water in first with mix. So, but like you mix everything together. It's very simple. We got our cup of water. And then we can do our 1/2 cup of olive oil, or any oil, it doesn't matter. That's just what I have. And then you add your eggs in once you're done with that. Perfect, so now we have all the ingredients in. We can put it on medium for 2 minutes. I went ahead and tried to make it pink. We're gonna see how this actually turns out. But it looks nice. Batter is done. I have a nice light pink coloring to it. We're gonna see how it turns out. And I already went ahead and pre-sprayed the pans with non-stick spray. So now all I have left to do is just pour them into the pans and bake. And then that's basically how you bake a cake, as we all know. Okay, so. We got our cake. They're poured in and they are ready to go into the oven. And now, while we're waiting in the meantime, I'm gonna start my marathon of my favorite movies from Debbie Reynolds. I don't own a DVD copy yet of Singing in the Rain. I've been meaning to buy it and I haven't yet, but I have a poster and I'm going to be streaming it instead. Because it really, this one is like the best. Honestly, I've seen this a lot recently. I mean, this is what I'm basing my cake off of, is this film, her first film, one of the hardest films she's said that she ever made. And it is iconic. It's still, I'm like, this is one of my favorites. It really is. And everyone needs to watch it. If you haven't seen Singing in the Rain yet, you need to see Singing in the Rain because it's a classic. But besides that, I mean, she did a lot of musicals. We also have the unsinkable Molly Brown, Titanic, and then Halloween Town. A lot of people recognize her for that. First acknowledgements of her, and here she was. I mean, I probably knew her from Singing in the Rain beforehand because I used to watch so many old films, especially the MGM musicals. That's what I grew up with, so that's why I'm like, I was affected by this. Her and Carrie Fisher. Carrie Fisher's gonna get her own cake later on this year, don't worry. coming back with her, but this is Debbie Reynolds Day. And yeah, so Halloween Town series is another part. I'm gonna probably stream that for my marathon. And then Kiki's Delivery Service, which I feel like most people wouldn't know, but she had a voice character. She voiced a character in Kiki's Delivery Service, and this one is one of my favorite films of all time. I just recently got back into this a couple years ago because I used to watch it when I was a kid, but only on TV when it aired on TV, like ABC Family. Back then it was like Fox Family. I just remember seeing it then, and I was like, oh, just recently rediscovered it and fell in love, and I just adore this film so much. So this is what I'm probably gonna start off with and then basically travel backwards. Okay, it's done. Let me see how it looks. The cakes are done. The only problem is they didn't turn pink, but that's okay. We tried. And they should still taste good. So now, next step is I'm just gonna let these cool down for a little while. I mean, I stuck the fork in and it comes out clean, so they are completely done. We're gonna let them cool, and then we're gonna decorate them later on to complete the cake making process for Debbie Reynolds. You can kind of see the pink inside the cake, so I'm hoping that the pink will be in the cake and we're gonna cover it. That's so nice. And this is what's gonna take some time to ice. So the process. I'm not a good icer, but we have the inside. It looks like a big marshmallow pie right now, or what, whoopie pie, I guess. I want to be able to try to put the middle to be pink and then the outside to be white, because that's pretty much how the cake was that she smashed in Lena's face in Singing in the Rain. So that's my goal. I tried to ice, but it's still, I think because I probably cooked this part too much and it rised up so it's not flat. But this side looks better, so we're just gonna leave this side on. And now we're gonna mix this into pink to put onto the top. Okay. Perfect pink. Okay, perfect. I guess this is what's gonna have to do. Like, it doesn't look bad, it's just I don't know how to ice. But I think it's pretty much decent. At least I got the top pink. You are always an inspiration and a legend and will be forever missed. Happy birthday, Debbie Reynolds.